Okay guys, so I'm gonna be restoring this guy. He's super dirty. I've had him for a couple years now. Restored him when I first got him, but I used to burn candles and a bunch of candle soot got on him. If you look on his back, it's like, it looks better on camera, but like all from like the vest down here is just black. Like you can see it on there like that, but look, if I lift this up, you can see a difference right from there, how bad it is. So the first thing I'm gonna do is pull off the skin. I'm gonna clean it. I don't know if you guys can also tell, but let's see. She's squeaky. So yeah, he needs some help. So yeah, I'm gonna pull the skin off and I'm gonna get the skin in the wash and then start working on these mechanisms. None of them really, they all seem to, I'll show you before. They all seem to work fine, but I'm still gonna put grease in there. Hear it squeaking. So yeah, see how this turns out. Alright, so far, it's fully taken apart. Legs, shell, body piece, other body piece, but it's got a wire going through it, so I can't take it completely off. Head arm, hips, mech, and I've already re-greased the spinning arm. You can see the sounds these make. If I can do this in a way. The spinning arm had no grease in it at all. It was just completely dry. I'm assuming the rest of these are going to be dry too. Looking in there and that, it's dry. There's nothing to it. There's no grease. I've got a big old tub of grease. And this is... It sounds awful. I'm trying to figure out what is going on with the square shaft, but yeah. Or it's been washed, and as you can see, the skin is really dirty, so hopefully the wash will get this out. The wash, and as you can see, it did not get the candle soot out. It's still in there. The part that, you know, wasn't in candle soot is nice and clean now, but this, it might have helped it a little bit, but you can see like these lines of the fabric. So I'm gonna try to do this by hand and focus on these areas and see if I can get some of it out. Some sketchy stuff here. This is like a knockoff Dawn, but whatever. I put it on there, put a lot on there, scrubbed it in mainly on these spots, scrubbed it in real good, let it set for a while, then took a brush to it and brushing it, and then I rinsed it out. And as you can see, it didn't fix it, so I'm gonna try something sketchy. We're gonna try a little bit of carpet cleaner on these spots. And if it starts to like mess up the fabric in the lightest, I'm gonna rinse it out right away. But we're gonna see what happens here. We're gonna see. This is what I'm calling the finished product. I've spent probably about 3 hours with carpet cleaner on the skin. And finally, I've got to a point where I'm okay with it. As you can, like right here, you see a little spot there, still got a little spot there, but honestly, it looks a lot better. It'll look better once it's on and dry. Yeah, he looks like a wet dog. His fur will get fluffy when he's dry, but yeah. Back together, and I put grease in legit every spot that moves, so you can see like in here on all these spots where the plastic moves. In here between the hips, you can see a little bit. Put some in between on here and here. I put some in the mechanism here where it moves. The hip mech actually moves with the legs. Some down here by the boots because they were actually dragging pretty bad. And went through and re-greased all the mechanisms. So this is how the mech works. works pretty good. It needs a new belt and the spinning arm because it's cracking, but I don't have one that fits it right now. So yeah, I don't know. You can see the splits in it, maybe. No, you can't, but it's got some cracks in it. I'm hoping that it holds though, so till I get a new one. But yeah, so next thing I'm gonna do is get the skin on. Okay, so for the skin here, this is the before, and then this is the after, and then the before and after. So honestly, I think the skin turned out really good compared to, you know, what it was just coming out of the wash. Okay guys, so here he is. I kind of started putting him together and then completely forgot to kind of show clips of me putting it back together, but anyway, anywhere there's a spot where plastic was rubbing together, I put grease there. Like, when I put the legs together and clamped them together on top of the actual hip mechanism, I put grease on there. I put grease where the hip and the leg, the body shell and the legs touch together, and up here where this square piece of the hat arm is connected to, and the body pieces are. I put a little bit of grease in there too. But yeah, here he is, looking better than ever, not having zebra stripes anymore. But anyway, I guess without further ado, I'll just go ahead and play him. He works pretty good. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, I don't know if I mentioned this in the clips before, but the reason he dances weird is because in the feet, one of the feet are not actually level. Like, if you straighten the mechanism out, his mechanism leans to one side. So like, when they put the holes in the boots, I think the one on the right is like slightly up, or the one on the left is slightly down, because it leans this way. It's weird. So I'll play it once here with the lights off and actually hold the camera so you can see them just a little bit better. The cat sometimes he goes on his head. So it's not sewed up on the back, because the belt in the spinning arm has cracks in it, but I don't have a replacement one at this time. So when I get one, I'm going to go in there and replace that belt. But other than that, here he is. His head is, I don't know, I'll figure out his head. I'm going to probably end up getting a better head shape or something, but there he is. I also wanted to quickly include this one because I also went through and did the exact same thing to this one a couple days ago. And I just wanted to quickly play this one as well, since I didn't really want to make a separate video on it. So I'll do this one with the lights off as well. So yeah, both of these guys are literally like brand new from the store again. Probably better than brand new, other than this one not having the original lights, but yeah. So like I said again, thank you guys for watching. I didn't know I was gonna add this part until now, so yeah.